Gary Nasai Minasan. Today we're gonna talk about Kamen Rider Geats episode 44 before watching Kamen Rider Geats episode 44. So without further ado, let us jump straight into the trailer. Let's go. Kamen Rider Geats! Oh man. 俺はギーツを信じる! Who actually screamed that 俺はギーツを信じる? 俺は仮面ライダーギーツを信じる? Who screamed that? Who sounds that? Does that actually sounds like? Does it sounds like Buffa sound? Does it sounds like Keiwa sound? Or it is someone else sound? Because I couldn't tell at all. Okay, it could actually sounds like the sound of Kosei as well. Sounds like the father of Neon Kurama. So we are not sure who actually shouted that, but if you know who it is, let me know in the comment section below, because I have absolutely zero clue at all. But with that being said, let us take a look at the trailer scene by scene to figure out what we can learn from the trailer itself. So once again, we start off the trailer with Kamen Rider Nago. Okay, it looks really good. It is a repaint of the Kamen Rider Seeker helmet, but I am totally okay with that. Okay, and I really love how, like, in the past, like, there's a lot of people say that, hey, Kamen Rider Seeker is gonna come back in the movie and he is gonna use the fantasy rise buckle and all those stuff. There is some truth to it. Like, the person that actually leaks this information knows that this is half true and half fact, something like that, because it is a repaint Kamen Rider Seeker who is actually using the fantasy rise buckle. So that is, I would consider, kind of half true, half fact, something like that. Up to you how you want to actually interpret it. Okay, but we actually get to see later in the trailer Kamen Rider Nago using the fantasy rise buckle. So let me just move on for right now. So we actually get to see S and Buffa talking to one another right now. So maybe right after Nago got her final form of fantasy, immediately we are actually gonna see a teaser for Buffa final form as well, because I really strongly believe that the one that actually shouted I believe in Kamen Rider Geats is actually Buffa, and when he actually shouted that, he actually kind of like gained kind of like some sort of power from Ukiyo-e, something like that, to actually save Keiwa from the dark side, from saving Keiwa from straying from his path, something like that. That is my theory so far. Okay, but let me move on. Next, we actually get to see Jito and Sumari. I think this is kind of like the first time we actually get to see Sumari really up close and really frontal shot after she became white hair, something like that. Honestly speaking, like, I couldn't really tell that this is actually Sumari. So if you tell me, like, when you want to go into undercover, you change your hair color and change how your hairstyle looks like, I am gonna believe you. Okay, like, that way, that is a really realistic way of camouflage. This is a really realistic way of kind of like pretending to be someone else, something like that. Okay, so that is really insane. But with that being said, we are not sure what Jito is trying to do here with Sumari. Maybe trying to kind of like tease Sumari, like, hey, you know, like, S is gonna lose, like, you better do something about it, something like that. In a sense, it's like asking Sumari to save Ukiyo S, or maybe to kind of like urge her on to use her final willpower to save Ukiyo S and causing her to lose all of her willpower, something like that. But then again, that is just a theory. We are not sure what is gonna happen until we actually watch the next episode. So moving on, we get to see Nago falling down. There's no sight of Battle Bar or even that Bad Rider anywhere at all. So we are not sure like what actually happened here, but Kosei fall down and Nago is free. So we are not sure what actually happened. Maybe, like, is he dead? I don't think he's dead. Okay, it doesn't seem like he's dead. So really interesting. But next we get to see Keiwa's serious face sitting here, and we get to see Buffa and Tycoon fighting with one another, and this is really insane, okay? Because like these two, I really did not expect them to fight one another, because like we actually saw like in the arc where Buffa actually become the Jyamato. Like he is one of the, like Buffa is the guy that actually pushed Kewa into the hole, okay? And that is really cruel. And now we actually get to see Tycoon just beating the shit out of Buffa because of like the sister death. It's not even about like Buffa pushing him into the hole, something like that. So I really want to see like what is the outcome and how the hell is Buffa gonna win, okay? Because this is really insane. But moving on, we get to see Geats 9 fighting with someone, we are not sure who. I would assume Kekera, because he was fighting with Kekera in the previous episode. Next, we get to see Buffa trying to look cool, henshin, something like that. And he's fighting with, obviously we already know who is he fighting with. He's fighting with Tycoon, okay? And next we get to see Premium Beroba posing, not sure what is she doing. And then we get to see Nago holding a desire driver, kind of like wishing that, hey, I am gonna become a Kamen Rider once again, something like that. And that is gonna unlock her Nago fantasy form. We are finally gonna see it in action, and I'm really happy that we actually get to see it right now. It looks so good, man. It looks really good. And I just have to say, like, when Nago used fantasy, her weapon is way different from the one that we actually saw Gyago using. When Gyago uses the fantasy, it is a crown. It is and then every single crown is kind of like a diamond shape, something like that. But when we see Nago using it, it became kind of like a sword thing, okay? Like her entire wings and stuff is created out of a lot of swords, something like that. And it just reminded me so much of like Final Fantasy 15, if not mistaken. And then we still got what Unlimited Blade Works, or like all of the fancy anime where swords fly around the character. This is it, okay? I really love it. Really love the design as well. I really love the color, the golden, the blue, and like it's just so good, man. Like, how the hell did they actually make her so good? But one thing I'm pretty sad is that I'm not so sure whether or not we are actually gonna see like is this Fantasy Rise Bugle able to do something kind of like the Geats 9 Rise Buckle, like where it's able to separate into two halves. So we are actually gonna see like a top and bottom different color body, something like that. Or are we only gonna see a top body transformation, okay? Because honestly speaking, I would love to see Nago using like a full body transformation item rather than just a top body transformation item. But then again, maybe this is to set up her to be able to use fantasy and beat together. Maybe there's kind of like a combo that she can create when they use the two of them together, okay? But with that being said, let me move on to the next thing. Like I said, I really love the design, but I hope that it is not only the top like it's not only half of the body. I really want to see that it is like the entire body suit transformation. That is gonna be really amazing, okay? But yep, I think that is the end of the trailer. Really short and simple trailer reaction and discussion video. Let me know in the comment section below. Are you excited for the next episode? Do you love the design of Fantasy or Nago, or do you actually prefer it on Kamen Rider Gyago itself? And who do you think, like I said throughout the entire video, who do you think the guy that actually shouted "I believe in Kamen Rider Geats" actually is? Let me know, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.